It's the BP Show, it's the BP Show, it's the BP batting practice show with Joe and Thomas.
Buenos noches, amigos. That is Joe Vasile. I'm Thomas Zinzarella. It's Copa night at the ballpark. Welcome inside the BP Show. Getting set for Game 4 on Cinco de Mayo between the Wilmington Blue Rocks and the Hudson Valley Renegades. Joe, I like the shirt.
Thank you. I'm getting in the holiday mood.
Yeah.
The 5th of May is one of my favorite days of the year. There's 365 to choose from, sometimes 366. And
that's true.
This one is easily top half.
Good to know.
Yeah.
What's second in line?
Like,
I'm putting you on the spot, but
August 12th.
August 12th. Okay, good to know. Well, Italian Heritage Night next homestand as well, so that could be up there for the rankings then, I guess. But
we'll see. We'll see.
No, for sure. But again, you should have a chance to receive one of these or come out to the ballpark tonight. First 1,000 fans get this nice replica jersey.
Or if you're in the ballpark watching this on the video board later / right now.
Yeah. You go.
You have one already.
You have
probably if you were one of the first 1,000 in the ballpark.
Yeah, welcome. You made it.
Congratulations.
You made it to the weekend as well. You pick up some more merchandise as well. Visit our friend Luis and the store. I believe they're having a pop-up store as well, third base side. So if you maybe a little busy in there, you want to head outside, feel free to do so down the third base line as well. Let's talk about the game that happened yesterday. 6-2 win for Hudson Valley. I don't know what did happen in that game. Let's see those highlights from yesterday. Aaron Polensky hit his 8th home run of the season. And first, Wilmington up here in the top of the second inning. Tyrone Yulee, 4 2/3 innings for him, gets a strikeout there. Here is Mr. Polensky, goes out towards right center field. Home run number 8 of the season for him, 6 in his last 6 games. He's a man on fire, Joe.
Yeah, you ever remember that old children's book, The Kid Who Only Hit Home Runs? That is Aaron Polensky right now, just locked in at the plate. Wilmington got even next half inning, though. Nick Shumpert, his solo home run to lead off the top of the third to tie things up. But Tyrone Yulee, outside of that one run, was really great yesterday. He walked 5, but also struck out 5, only allowed 3 hits. Renegades got it going on the base paths in the bottom of the third, and it was Caleb Durbin bringing in Alexander Vargas after that stolen base to put the Renegades back on top 2-1. A send around third, the throw just not in time. Vargas makes it 2-1 Gaines.
Yeah, 2-1 here in the third. Got a 5-run bottom of the third inning. Antonio Gomez, not like the natural, but close to it, off the light pole out in left field above the Bud Light sign. He didn't hit the lights, but still, got to give him credit. Hit the light pole, his first home run of the season, a 3-run blast. That made it 5-1 after a Spencer Henson double. Then a little flare for Aaron Polensky, his second run, 1 of 3, or 2, what there? I mean, 2 hits that we've seen so far in the highlights, hit 3 in the contest as well. And there's Danny Watson, who went right after Tyrone Yulee, and he was excellent as well.
Yeah, Watson with 5 strikeouts across an inning and 2/3 out of the bullpen. He has been just on fire, striking guys out. That whirly slider that he throws, just so unhittable as of late. Carlos Gomez after him helped to strand a couple of runners on base. Wilmington was putting a little bit of a rally together in the 8th inning, trying to get things close, but Gomez was able to strand the bases loaded. Wilmington ended up leaving the base loaded in 3 innings yesterday. They did get a run off Gomez, though, in the 8th there, but Harrison Cohen able to lock things down in the 9th. A couple of strikeouts to close things out. His first appearance at Heritage Financial Park, and a couple of Ks.
Yeah, really nice performance by him as well. 15 runners left on the base paths yesterday. Wilmington was limited just 1 for 15 with runners in scoring position. That was a theme through the first few home series as well. We saw against Greensboro, then against Aberdeen. The pitching was locked in, leaving men on base. We're first in, I guess, pitching-wise, runners in scoring position in all of minor league baseball. So they were up there for quite some time. And, of course, mentioned Henson, Polensky, 3 hit nights. Gomez's first home run, and 8 on the season now, tied for the South Atlantic League lead with 8 for Mr. Polensky. He's up there in a number of offensive categories. We'll see if he can keep it rolling again tonight.
Look, Aaron Polensky had 10 home runs all of last year with Hudson Valley. He's getting more consistent playing time and has taken advantage, made some adjustments, added some strength during the offseason, been elevating the ball really well, hitting the ball hard. And when you do those 2 things, the ball usually ends up flying over the fence, and that's what it's been doing for Polensky in the early going this season.
Now let's preview a little bit of tonight's game. Right-hander Zach Messenger against the southpaw Dustin Sines, going for Wilmington, and really we've liked Messenger and what we've seen so far this season out of him, making his 5th start now. Yeah,
he's looked really nice for Hudson Valley, basically been the Friday night starter throughout this season. And he got the start on opening night. He's had a couple of outings where he didn't look necessarily as sharp as he did on opening night, but still able to gut through. The team leader in ERA, just 2.14 to this point. And you saw that big curveball there. He's also got a nice fastball, slider, changeup that'll mix in. A really nice starter for this team, starting his first full season as a starter, and has been off to a great start for Hudson Valley this season. We'll probably also see a little bit of Juan Corella tonight. Some changes in the starting rotation this week, so expect to see him maybe at some point. But it should be
can ride Messenger for a while. Good to know.
Yeah, it should be a nice night for the Renegades pitching. Those 2 have been really strong at the start of the season.
Now you saw the whip as well, even 1 for Messenger. I think that's when you got your stuff working. When a whip is 1 or under, that's pretty darn good as well. He's got 7 strikeouts each of his last 3 starts. He goes opposite of Signs, making his 5th start as well, 1-1 record. 3.86 ERA. He's had back-to-back quality starts, though. 5 innings his last 2 times out, has allowed just 1 earned run over those last 2 starts. 4th-round draft pick by the Nationals in 2021 out of Texas A&M. Let's take a look at some of the promotions for tonight, though. There are the numbers on Signs again, but mention it is Copa de la Diversión, Cinco de Mayo, presented by Hannaford Supermarkets. Again, the Renegades taking the form of the Fenómenos Enmascarados de Valle de Hudson. So that reads the jerseys. They got the caps, so you can get a cap of your own in the store if you're one of the first 1,000 fans. Get one of these bad boys as well. Or you can go buy a shirt in the store. Whatever. We got a lot of stuff going on at the ballpark as well. Mucho. Fireworks Friday as well, presented by Friendly Auto Group, so stick around for the end of the game, post-game fireworks. Who doesn't love fireworks on a Friday? Fireworks Friday.
Nobody does love it.
Well, in celebration of Cinco de Mayo as well here at the ballpark, we serve margaritas every single game. Did you know that? The more you know.
I didn't know that, but now I know that, and I know that they are served over at the Ben Morrow Wine Bar in the Third Base Breezeway. Go up there, you say, "Hey, Scott,
yeah,
Joe said that you can make a margarita from scratch," which he can do. He's also got the Cutwater margaritas, so if you just want
grab and go.
If you want a can of margarita, you can do that, or if you want one made from scratch, you can do that.
You do you, whatever you want.
Or are we going to make
We're going to make some margaritas right now. Let me pull the table over.
Drinking on the job. Love it.
Drinking on the job. Don't want to drop the glass bottle.
Do you want me to?
Just grab that end.
Yeah,
I don't want to drop the bottle.
I could have helped you with this.
That's the thing. Glass bottle, I don't want to shatter. Thank you, Teddy, for providing a lot of the. Man, that's hard. Jose Cuervo right there.
Especial. This is the
Blue Agave.
Blue Agave made from Mexico.
Avocados from Mexico.
There better not be avocados in this.
There's no avocados in here. So yeah, we just got some mix. We got some.
Okay, so
so first things first. I got the 2 cups here. So 1 for you, 1 for me. Yes, you can take that off. That's the salt.
The salt.
I got some limes. Usually have lime juice to line it. Didn't go that far, so I'm just gonna do a little bit over the plate as well. Gonna kind of line the cups a little bit with some juice. Kind of get a little liquid on there.
We didn't score these at all, huh?
What's that? I did not, no.
I just do the old teeth score.
Do the old teeth, there you go.
Okay.
Try to get some salt on there. Big margarita fan?
Yes.
No, okay.
Very, very much so. Wow, that's a lot of salt. That is.
Joe's a big salt guy.
I like the salt. That might have been too much salt. All right.
It is a lot of salt on these.
Throw some. Yeah, right.
A lot of salt.
A lot of salt.
Put a little ice in here.
Ooh, there's a lot of water in there too.
More ice, the merrier. Because last time we had the dipping dots on the hot dogs, there's a lot of liquid form, so it's not as hot today as it was when we did that.
Now, is any good mixologist knows?
Are you a mixologist?
Not really.
Okay. Get John Taffer down here.
You got no.
Bar rescue.
No, we don't need people yelling at us. I have to deal with enough of that.
I get yelled at by Joe a lot. All the time.
I've never yelled at you once. What are you talking about? How dare you say that?
So, yeah, you explain mixologist.
I'm going to put the mix in first.
Okay. Good mix.
There you go. Yeah. This is the Just Add Tequila mix, so we're not adding more tequila to something that already has booze in it.
We didn't have the shakers, so we're going to...
No, we got spoons. What do we need
spoons.
shakers
We're just
for?
going to do a little easier.
And then we want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like a shot and a half.
Okay. A little heavy there, Joe Basile.
Listen, I like my margaritas to be a little heavy. It's going to be a fun broadcast tonight after this.
Getting a little loose on the broadcast, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It may be a fan take over the broadcast then. Things get out of hand.
That is the proper color.
Okay.
For a heavy pour margarita. Actually, that's still pretty green. There's not a ton of tequila in there. I've had more golden ones, but I will wait to take my first sip until.
We'll stir in there.
Until.
Cheers, partner. There we go. Have a margarita,
Cheers.
third base bar, just like us.
Wow, that is
a little strong for you.
I mean, it's strong, but that was by design.
A lot of sugar, too. I said it. Actually, last year, I got made fun of by a lot of our training staff last year because they were middle of the game, and my broadcast partner last year down in Biloxi, we were talking about, I don't know how we got margaritas. I think it might have been Cinco de Mayo as well. So we're talking about it, and I actually mistake salt, and I said sugar. And I got a text message from our strength coach last year who was just doing work around the clubhouse, and they have the game on. Down here, text me, he's like, "You mean salt, not sugar?" And I said, "Yes, I made a slip up last year."
Look,
and
some crazy.
I get made fun of the rest of the year. So
some crazy
I gave a text
people
and,
like sugar.
I mean, yeah,
margaritas.
you never. So I gave him a text. Said, "Guess what we're making on the BP show today?" They said, "What?" I said, "Margaritas." It was a running joke the rest of the year when, and they said, "Oh, you want? We got margaritas together one time, and
There's 25 grams of sugars in
that's a lot of sugar."
4 fluid ounces of this. I don't know how many fluid ounces are in this particular margarita, but I just put some more in.
Put a little more in. A lot of sugar on the tablecloth as well. Or salt, I should say. You see, getting mixed up now.
Yeah, no, I don't even know what's what.
It's a pretty good margarita.
It's
Again, thank you to Teddy here at the ballpark.
It's a margarita.
Makes everything go great. Again, we got Jose Cuervo Especial. Top shelf stuff here.
yeah. Anyways,
the best.
that's over at that's Clooney's tequila, right? Cuervo.
Cuervo, yeah. So again, this is all in honor of the Copa game. How many times are we wearing the Copa jerseys this year? 3?
Cuatro.
Quattro or tres?
Cuatro.
Okay, quattro. Making sure. I only saw 3 fingers, so I was just making sure.
No.
One was missing there. So 4
You
times.
have too many.
This is
You
one of
cut
4.
too many limes.
I'm
yeah.
gonna cut myself off now. Too much going on. But
Too much
do you
tequila.
want a lime in there too? You know.
I don't want lime in there.
Okay.
You're the only one without lime in this thing.
I'm touching the line.
Listen,
So we're gonna.
I heard margaritas, and I'm like, all right. I
Yeah,
guess I'll do the show
margaritas.
today.
Preview tomorrow, Kentucky Derby, May 6th.
Are we making mint juleps tomorrow?
We may be. I mean, we'll have to see what we got around the ballpark, scrape some stuff together. but
I've never had a mint julep.
I haven't either.
I don't know.
My sister's been in the Kentucky Derby, but I have not. But
Where'd she finish?
Well, she had to wear the big hat. She was just attending down there.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like as a jockey or something.
No, not a jockey. No, no one in my family's any jockey experience. I mean, that's.
I know. We were talking about like
4
tennis
foot.
and golf yesterday. I feel like horseback riding goes
No,
along with those activities.
I've never ridden a horse before. I have ridden a camel before. Yeah, high school.
Camel?
Trip. Went
On a
to-
high school trip?
Went to China. Yeah.
On a high school? You went? Oh, okay.
Yeah. My parents said if you want to go.
Camels in China?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Most people don't know. China's like everything. They've got deserts. They've got rainforests.
We have
they've got
deserts in America.
grassland.
We don't have camels.
Yeah, but they got like legit Sahara Desert looking deserts, I guess, per se. The Gobi Desert, it's where Marco Polo used to travel through when he was on the Silk Road, so that's where we visited out in western China. So fun fact.
On a high school trip.
Yeah, I had to pay for it. I worked my butt off those couple summers to pay for it, and more than worth it.
We
More than
went to
worth
the
it.
Palisades Park Mall and watched one of the movies in IMAX. You went to China.
Well, yeah. I took Chinese. I think you know that for 4 years in high school.
I took Italian. We went
Yeah.
to a restaurant.
Yeah, we did go to New York City in Chinatown, and we went to a Chinese restaurant to celebrate the New Year. So this is Cinco de Mayo, so we have to go on a
So we
field
have to
trip
go to
then.
Mexico.
We have to go to Mexico.
All right, we're going to Monterey. We're going to go broadcast a Mexican League game
I'm behind that.
in Monterey, Mexico.
I'm all for that. Who's paying?
Diamond Baseball Holdings. I don't know.
I'm not paying. We get a private jet or something?
I'll put on the card. It's fine. I
Joe's
think I can expense a private jet to Mexico.
Joe's got the card, so we're all set then. But yeah, enjoying these margaritas again. You can pick them up at the game tonight, third base side. We're going to enjoy the rest of these. And when we come back, chance to win 2 free tickets to Renegades home game this season. Find out how you can on the other side of the BP show.
And now for another installment of Rascals Ramblings, presented by Showtime Cinemas in Newburgh. There has been much debate in the world centered around what is the correct topping for a hot dog. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the positives of ketchup or the benefits of a hearty squeeze of mustard. Instead, I'd like to pitch you a different topping. One that I think will revolutionize hot dog eating from here on out. Caramel. Or caramel, if you're fancy. Now, I'm not talking about a gentle drizzle of warm caramel that you find on an ice cream sundae. I'm talking hard, tooth-damaging caramel. The kind your grandma has in her purse right now. Why? Hot dogs are just too easy to eat as they exist right now. I want my hot dog to be a challenge, something I had to earn, something that will require years of reconstructive dental surgery. I want my hot dog to feel like I've conquered something. And I don't think that's too much to ask. This has been Rascals Ramblings, brought to you by Showtime Cinemas in Newburgh. And now, a reading from Rascals Ramblings, brought to you by Showtime Cinemas in Newburgh. I recently took a plane to visit my cousin Brabone in Mexico, and I'd like to share a thought about the airline experience. The seats should not recline. I'm a rather tall raccoon, and on my flight south, the person in front of me dropped their seat right into my unsuspecting knees. I still have the bruises. This got me thinking, why do the seats recline at all? I don't think they recline enough to increase comfort level on a plane, but they do recline enough to ruin the flight for the person behind you. It feels like they're playing out some weird sociological experiment in the sky just to see how far you can push a person's politeness. Okay, now we watch as the 5'3" gentleman reclines his seat into the 6'5" raccoon. And there goes the laptop, confirmed. Laptop screen is destroyed. And the raccoon is now quietly cursing under his breath. Good. And no confrontation with the recliner. No confrontation at all. Interesting. From now on, if you recline in front of me, I'm getting up and I'm sitting in your lap. This has been Rascals Ramblings, brought to you by Showtime Cinemas in Newburgh.
It's BP Show. He's Joe Facile. I'm Thomas Cinzarella. We're still sipping on our margaritas we just made here.
Still sipping. I topped mine off during that.
Joe's a professional mixologist. I'm still just a training in the works, I guess, as well. But it's time now for our favorite part of the show.
What
Maybe
is
not
that?
Today because of the margaritas.
I was going to say, I'm drinking tequila.
It is the Renegades Pick'em contest. So we had another winner back-to-back nights now. We have had a winner. But first, well, if you're listening or watching, whatever, how do I play? Well, comment 3 players on Facebook. Again, all position players, active players on the Renegades roster only. 1 winner per game. If there's a tiebreaker, we go to the hat, the infamous Zach Neubauer hat. Joe gets to pick it. We put, how many names, or 2 3-way tie. And again, you have to beat us in order to win those 2 tickets to a Renegades game this season. There's the scoring system, which stolen bases have been key with the Renegades' top 5 in all
I feel like
baseball
we
in
really
stolen bases.
We really weighted stolen bases pretty
lot,
heavily, considering how much the Renegades steal.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Pick a guy who steals.
Yeah, I guess so.
Get you a man who steals.
Get you a man who steals. So again, my 3 players, for those maybe haven't been watching this week and just joining us, I had Spencer Jones, Rafael Flores, and Ben Rice. Again, Joe and I can't change for the entire series, but you can at home every single day. Joe has Alexander Vargas, Aaron Polensky, and Caleb Durbin. So yesterday, I got a
pretty good day for me.
It was a good day. Well, I got a grand total of 0 points, unfortunately. Joe got 10 from Vargas, 22 from Polensky, 9 from Durbin as well. So good day for you. So 41-0. That's like a football score when you're playing the Chicago Bears, maybe, and just no
that
offense.
was the. I'm gonna say this just because Zach Neubauer right now directing is a big Minnesota Vikings fan.
Oh.
That was the final score of the Giants-Vikings playoff game, the NFC Championship game. I think in like 2000, the Giants were big underdogs.
Was that Dante Culpepper at quarterback?
Yep. Yeah. Big underdogs were the Giants, and they went in and they won 41-0. And that's kind of how I mopped the floor with you last night too. So,
well, I'm a Giants fan.
New York
I'll
Giants.
take half of it, yeah. As well. But so
why do I remember weird stuff like that?
Yeah, I do as well. People tell me that all the time. They say, "How do you remember that?" I'm just like, I don't know. Just it's easier remembering that than I don't know, Excel spreadsheet.
I don't remember my best friend's birthday, but I remember the final score of the 2000 NFC Championship.
Oh boy! Hey, remember this? Remember the little things in life; those all add up.
Birthdays are way more important.
Yeah. Well, good thing we have to remember my birthday. Mine's in February, so it's out of baseball.
All right,
don't forget about it.
I'll never talk to you again by the time.
Joe says I'm out of here mid-season. Anyway, Joe leads 2-1. So again, every single night. I won the first night. Joe's won the last 2, I think, is how it has been. But again, Nancy Muller, congratulations. 47 points. You beat Joe Vasile. So you win 2 free tickets to Renegades home game this season. So bring your best friend, your date, your husband, whoever. You had Alexander Vargas with 10, Henson with 15, Polensky with 22. Checking the math, 22, 15, 37, 47. Just making sure yesterday, I know I had a hiccup with the math in the Excel sheet. So,
How dare you.
It wouldn't have mattered.
It's like you're a math
mattered.
minor or something.
No, I'm good at mental math. That's the thing. I'm good at addition, subtraction, maybe a little multiplication in there. But yeah, so Nancy, back-to-back nights we've had a winner. So we'll be in contact with you on Facebook in your direct messages. I believe our social media team has already slid on in there or are on the process of doing so to get you those 2 tickets.
If not, we'll see you at the game tonight.
Yeah, and again, pretty good series to come to as well. You talk about Wilmington, one of the other best pitching teams in the South Atlantic League, but also some really top prospects on this Nationals organizational team. So you want to see that, and of course cheer on the Renegades as well. So
it's been a good start to the series if you're cheering on Hudson Valley.
It has, just like you, they're up 2-1. So we'll see.
That's right. I'm going to start calling you the Wilmington Blue Rock.
Yeah, I'm on the Blue Rocks, basically. But Dustin Signs on the mound opposite of Zach Messenger tonight. Again, it's Copa de la Diversión Cinco de Mayo presented by Hannaford Supermarket. So first 1,000 fans get one of these suckers. I wouldn't mind one of these.
Hold on, show off that beautiful Hannaford logo.
Oh, the Hannaford, yeah.
There. It's
there
a nice.
It's
a nice.
We were talking about Hannaford, 2 days ago? We were inside.
We were. Now, and here's the thing, like. I know, everyone watching knows, look, when you go to a baseball game, and it's major leagues, the minor leagues, when you get something that's given away to you at the gate, it's like 99.999999999% of the time, it's a sponsored thing, and it's going to have a corporate logo on it. And this jersey is obviously one of those things.
It's a pretty clean one, though.
But that's the thing, you've got the Hannaford logo there.
You got it.
It's there. It doesn't get in the way.
Yeah, it does not.
And you know what? If it wasn't for the fine folks at Hannaford, we wouldn't be doing this jersey giveaway. So it's something you can wear.
Sponsor the margarita segment too next time.
You can wear it proudly.
Yeah.
You can wear it loudly, and you can cheer for the Renegades loudly wearing this jersey. I want to see if you're watching this and you're coming to the game tonight, because this part doesn't go on the video board. If you're watching this and you come to the game tonight, I want to see everyone who gets one of these put them on. And everyone, I want to see basically a blackout in the crowd.
Okay, yeah.
To match the team on the field. The Wilmington Blue Rocks are going to be wearing their home white jerseys. The Renegades are going to be in these. And we're going to cheer loud. We're going to have a blackout. It's going to be awesome. We're going to win.
Yeah. And Zach
What more
Messenger
could
and
you
Juan
want?
Curley are going to lead us that way.
What more could you want?
Oh.
Nothing more.
A margarita
other than
in your hand.
the rest of that bottle of tequila, which, by the way, you can get a margarita in your hand.
Yeah, every single game. So not just tonight.
Apparently, they've got cocktails over there at the Benoit Wine Bar that are made fresh.
I guess you and I would say we're fans.
By Scott.
I think we would just be sitting.
Who's
at the
the man,
wine bar.
by the way? Scott's the man.
Good guy.
If
Great
you go
dude.
there,
Yeah.
Scott-
Tell him we sent you. Tell him the broadcast team
Scott
sent you over there.
is-
You heard it on the BP show, so you're going to be parked down there. You watch the Yankees, you can watch the Renegades, you can watch.
don't tell anyone I said this.
Oh boy.
Scott's one of my favorite people at the ballpark to see every day. It's just always such a nice
I'm up
Nice
there too.
guy,
And maybe
good
number
conversation.
2, 1.5.
front office people
AB.
notwithstanding.
Okay.
Of the game day employees,
Okay.
Scott is
He's up there.
he's
go.
up there. And of course my employees notwithstanding as well.
Oh.
I love each and every one of them.
They're looking down at you right now.
Well, yes.
We see
He
Dennis
could
Sheehan.
probably guess. Who? I don't know who that is.
But again, first pitch 6:05. So get those Renegades pick 'em as well. Before then, a chance to win 2 free tickets to Renegades home game this season. We're looking forward to seeing you on the call. Maybe grab a margarita, sit back, and listen to us if you're watching at home. Have a good night, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Right back here on the BP Show. He's Joe Vasile. I'm Thomas Cinzarello.
It's the BP show, it's the BP show, it's the BP batting practice show with Joe and Thomas.